folks. This is Hard Hat Conversations coming to you live in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Today is Friday, July the 18th, 2025. My name is Richard. I'm your host, and like I said, we're live here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Sitting back here in my backyard, folks, just to do a little short, quick broadcast. The weather's been beautiful up here. Been enjoying it and everything. But I got a few things I want to run by you this evening real quick. I'm going to keep it short. The sun is about to go down. I want to be out here at night. You know, it's got a lot of deers out here and these skunks. I just want to get a shout out to Shedeur Sanders, the fifth round pick quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Fifth round. He's only 23 years old. The brother went down there and set up some type of event for the people that lost a lot of stuff on June the 23rd, 2025 in the Garden Valley area. If you're familiar with Cleveland, Ohio, Garden Valley is well known for the good and the bad. So it's a low-income area where people need a lot of help, you know, subsidized housing. And, of course, comes with subsidized housing, come with crime. But everybody's down there is not a bad person. It's just the nature of the beast in some areas, folks. You have a lot of poor people in one area, you're going to get a lot of, sometimes a lot of crime. It's a shame, but that's how our society is. So I'd like to give out a good shout out to Shedeur Sanders. Like I say, he's only 23 years old, fifth round draft choice of the Cleveland Browns. And he gave a lot today on that day, not June the 23rd, but later on after that devastating fire, and over 40 families, I think, lost a lot of stuff and everything. Even a couple of people got severely burned. So I'd like to thank him for coming to Cleveland and giving away things and helping folks out. Just think, folks, if a lot of the athletes, not just the athletes, movie stars, rappers, local people, in the neighborhood would just do more like that. Just think what the church can do if they all come together instead of being one entity, and they all come together and do things like that. I hope they participated in some type of event like that. I haven't heard anything, so I'm not saying they didn't, but I haven't heard anything. So I hope they participated as well. Also, since we're on that subject, did the mayor show up around that area, you know, and support and said the city's going to support the people? Like I say, I don't know. I didn't see no news report on that. Like I say, I'm a six-pack Joe working all the time, so I'm quite busy. So I have to catch my facts, so I don't want to overspeak. But I'm just asking the question, did the mayor show up? Did the churches show up? Did a lot of the local organizations show up? Did the store owners that own those stores around that area, did they show up and participate in anything? We have to ask these questions, folks, because these people spend their dollars in those communities and in those stores and stuff like that. So I think they was obligated to pitch in to help out. That's called a community, folks. But if they didn't participate, shame on them, because they get the money and take the money out. So if they want to make a change and have a better image, if you're selling your goods in the community, you need to invest in the community. And all the services and all the private organizations around that area, they should have chipped in where them folks didn't have to have no need for anything, because that's mentally devastating as well as physically devastating. Also, I want to talk about the Urban League. Right now, let me go to my notes, folks. You know I like to go to my notes, but I got something on my phone. Give me a few seconds about the Urban League. They're having some event that's going on right now. I think July the 16th to the 19th. I might get a day or two wrong, but they got some special event going on down at the Rocket Mortgage Field House. Folks, can I ask a real question? Do we know what the Urban League is? Do anybody know who the Urban League is and what they do? Are they relevant now? Are they just helping like a handful of people where we don't even know what's going on? Let me read just a little bit of the mission of the Urban League. Just a few things. They're supposed to help with, bear with me, folks. I got my notes somewhere all on this phone. I like to write my stuff down, but it's been a busy week. The Urban Leagues, I know they're supposed to help Okay, let me tell you this. The free event, now this is just the free event, is on Saturday, July the 19th from 10 a.m. to 3 at the Huntington Convention Center. It will feature giveaways, a college fair, home ownership tips, and more. Um, they will have a key speakers included Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb, the Reverend Al Sharpton, and journalist Ed Gordon. Also, they're going to have some type of oh yeah, the event is happening Wednesday, July the 16th. Now the one I just told you was the 19th, but on the 16th, which already passed, they had at the Mortgage Field House art gallery, vendor showcase, jazz music, and all that jazz. So my question is, what do the Urban League do for the community? Anybody know anything about it? Let me know. Comment in there. Do you know that there's still an Urban League in Cleveland, Ohio? I just want to know. What do they do? Do they supposed to? I guess they're supposed to help with housing and stuff like that. They're supposed to help with social issues, all sorts of things. So I haven't heard much from them. I'm not trying to beat them up, but I don't hear much from them when things are going wrong, especially in the, I'm just going to use the black community, where there's a lot of poverty and a lot of killing and a lot of mental illness and distress going on. So let's give a shout out to the Urban League and say, if you're there, let's get involved a little more. I'm not trying to tell them what to do, but at least educate the people to know that there's a resource there. Because I guarantee if you go around with a microphone and ask people what do the Urban League do, they'll be like, what is that? I guarantee you, and that shouldn't be like that. All right, folks, let's go to the next issue I want to talk about real quick on a Friday night in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Wow, it's getting dark, man. Hold on, folks. It's getting crazy dark out here. I'm losing my sunlight. It's getting bad, folks. I'm going to cut this short. RG3 versus Shaq. I don't understand that. If you go on the internet, a lot of you sports fans know what's going on with that. I have no clue what's going on. I guess RG3 can't say what he want to say on TV. Some people get offended. Some people get offended by it or whatever. But I think it's ridiculous, folks. Let the man say what he want to say, as long as it's not out of character and stuff like that. So we got a little issue with that going on. Also, folks, the tax cuts. A lot of people, rich people, getting a tax cut, and I'm not just calling out these names. I'm just letting you know, aware of it, that their tax cuts are permanent. The tax cut for the overtime and the tips only last to 2028. Like I say, I want to be fair with everybody. I don't care about Democrats or Republicans. I don't care about that stuff. So a lot of the rich people are crying about the tax cut, but they benefiting from it. People like LeBron James, Donald Trump gonna benefit from it. All the senators and congressmen in there that make over $150,000, all of them gonna benefit from it. So let's not lose our perspective on things like that, folks. So it's a crazy world out there, and let's not get all crazy and think that one side is better than the other. We got to question both sides as well. Let's see what else I got for you tonight, folks. Like I said, this is a real quickie. I think that's about it for tonight, folks. 'Cause it's getting dark out here, and I came out a little late. I was kind of busy. Sorry about that. This is Hard Hat Conversations. I'm going to improve on it and make it better next time. Thanks for listening, folks. Talk to you later. Bye.